Hey everyone, I just wanted to speak to you all a little bit more about what erotic vulnerability means to me and why I'm so excited about it. So, erotic vulnerability to me means basically being turned on by the act of revealing yourself within your vulnerability and within your surrender of revealing that. So, that's what it means to me. This is a term that I created. And within the container of my erotic vulnerability speed dating events, I'm holding it as such to hold the space to create that comfortability around being vulnerable and also bridging heart and sex, bridging eros and vulnerability and intertwining those and integrating those as a whole. So that's why I really feel that this event is special and exciting, because I really truly want to invite the full being. As someone who has participated a lot in kind of more sexy events, and also someone who's participated a lot in more coaching based trainings and just relationship aware, being in relationship aware containers in general or communities, often what I find is that people who are in the more sexy communities, because the sexuality and the ability to be a sexual being out loud has been so stunted, I find that sometimes it's all about that and can be at the expense of the vulnerability, at the expense of the person. So really my goal here in this space is to create a structure that can hold people really inviting whatever is true for them in that moment. So we're turning on our heart, we're turning on our eros, and inviting our sex and our heart to both be here and present, and also in a place of no pressure. I think that's really what has affected me in the past, is the feeling of being pressured to be any certain way, whether it be even to be super vulnerable or to be super sexy. And what my goal here is to create a space where you can just be who you are, how you are in this moment. And that is completely accepted and invited and celebrated. So yeah, that's a little more about what erotic vulnerability is to me, and then what the purpose of this event is. So on a little micro macro level, in relationship to what kind of relating you'll receive at this event. So in a micro vision, this is a speed dating event, so it's a place where you can find other like-minded people to potentially date online or create an intimate relationship with online. And on a macro level, it's also an opportunity to continue to build like-minded community and just have tribe of like-minded people. So again, the erotic vulnerability for me is the bridge between the heart and the sex, and also encompassed by the spirituality, and then held by genuine authenticity wherever you're at this moment, totally celebrated and invited. So no pressure, absolutely any way. We're just turning on those aspects and inviting them in to be revealed in whatever way wants to be shared at this time. And another part of this event that I love is that it's all whatever you want in that moment and whatever feels available to you in that moment. You get to decide how much you want to lean in or how much you want to lean back. And all of it, again, is totally welcomed. You can show up as you are in whatever frame. Just want to speak to that sometimes we can think, even if we're naturally one way most of the time, maybe that night we felt a different way, and to really invite yourself to allow yourself to just be who you authentically are as you're tuning into these spaces that will be encouraging you to eros, heart, spirit, community, authenticity. All right, y'all. Well, I look forward to seeing those of you who are coming to this next one. The theme is love, and it's love for Valentine's Day weekend and week. And we'll be covering just what is love? What does love mean to you? And how does love exist in your life and your relationships? And what did you learn about love growing up? And how does that impact you now? So, yeah, so excited. And I'll see some of you soon.